it's Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist, and DUCKBOY with some new music today. An entirely new album's come out. Existential Hymns for the Average Sigma, Volume 9, no less. I cannot imagine what's about to come out of these songs, but I can't wait because his music, his solo stuff, you can't miss it. And who knows, maybe he'll leave a comment into one of our reactions here. Maybe DUCKBOY will make an appearance. You know our mission, spread mental health awareness to the world. We don't know what this has. Does it have mental health? Does it not? Who knows? Without further ado, here it goes. Existential Hymns for the Average Sigma, Volume 9. Here we go. Come on, pick up.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 504595959 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Ruby, I left you a voicemail earlier. You must have just passed right over it or missed it or maybe didn't get it. In case you didn't, it's Tom Stevens from Reaction Therapy saying, I can't wait to talk to you in person. Thanks for releasing this new music. I love you. I love what you create. And please keep doing what you do. Goodbye. Xcaliber, the first song. Yeah! Just didn't expect. I mean, last time was like rock and roll type stuff, but now I'm not sure what I'm walking into with Ruby. First I thought maybe DUCKBOY. First I thought maybe it was just going to be completely different. I don't know. Yep. These videos they put together with all of this stuff it's hard to place. Look at all the bodies of these soldiers that are just kind of laying there. If bad luck was a charm, I'd be a prince. Like on a white horse. Like, it's my thing. And what do you say about if you'd help me like rip off my right arm and help me stay on course? If you lend me a hand, I'll rip off my whole arm and help me stay on course. Just wants to be on course, y'all. And walk straight and live a great life. I love the singing in this, y'all. Yep. Impressive what he does. Like a completely, almost like a different genre. He's just going in a whole new direction and he's got the talent to be able to do that. And let me tell you, some of the most vulnerable music lyrics that you can find here by saying, I know I pretend sometimes. I know I put on a front. I know I can act like everything's okay, even though it's not. And it's almost in a way like, I hope you don't believe it. Like, I hope you don't buy into that. Because I really want to be healthier. I want to live a different life. I want to stop doing it the way that I've been doing it. But I can't because I've got this protective shell. Interesting, all these soldiers with these big, hard, shelled coverings around them. But I wonder if that's what the real meaning is with this, because these are pretty honest lyrics of, I tend to be this way. Bad luck kind of follows me and I kind of need you, but I'm probably not going to ask you. And I just put a shell around myself of just acting like everything's fine when really it's not. Yep, 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 yep. Bang, it's scary. Yep, yep. It goes right back to that. My life's been a mating call. Just that mating call thing where you're trying to find somebody. You're trying to find a way. You're trying, when you have a mating call, it's like, I'm looking for somebody. And it's almost like his life has been, I'm looking for something. I'm trying to find the way. And my voice is giving out. Did you hear that? My voice is giving out. And that means I can't cry out anymore. I can't call out anymore. It's almost like I've given up. I can't do it anymore. But then he does kick into this great chorus of, I literally can't confront anything that's bothering me. It's just too hard. So I just close up and I don't put it out there. But this whole time, I feel like he's saying, I need to do this. I'm going to go ahead and expose myself. I'm going to tell myself and my secrets to the world because it's not always as rosy. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yep. Yeah, listen to that. Woo! Come on. What an ending, let me tell you. And the way that he said, just that whole concept of I don't understand who I am, try to figure myself out. I can't figure myself out. But tell me what you want, and I will put on a front. I'll pretend. I'll just put on a front. Even though I don't totally mean it or it's not really who I am, I'm going to do it anyway just to be able to have you. Oh my goodness, Xcaliber. That Xcaliber one almost had like and this may be a bad analogy because I don't know music. You got to take that with a grain of salt. I know mental health. I don't know music all the time, but it gave me like this 90s punk rock type vibe of stuff I listened to back in the day. And it was what I listened a lot to. I just wonder where that inspiration came from him. Where you at, DUCKBOY? Hard.
Good evening. My name is Oscar, and I'm engaged in a Christian activity work this afternoon, and I'll be happy to share the thought from the Bible book of Matthew chapter 6 and verse 10. I'd like for you at this time to go to download.
It's driving me nuts. There's all these voices coming from everywhere. And the first guy out preaching the Bible, Matthew chapter 6. I didn't see the verse. I'd love to look up what he was referencing there. But then all these other people started coming in with like news stories or other things I couldn't tell. Man. Dude, that is like, was scrambling my brain. It's almost like voices in my head, you know, that are just taking over. And when people talk about, I have so many voices in my head, I have so many things being said to me inside my head, I can't, it's too loud, it's too scrambled. That's what it feels like. I was a teenage nihilist. Coming up next, DUCKBOY. Man. Woo! Now you got this girl down in a cellar with looks like a bunch of coffins. Not a friendly sight. I cannot sin. How about that, DUCKBOY? Man, she's running. Instead of chugging down the because it tastes good. Open up your mind, you cyclops. Instead of chugging down. Instead of chugging what? Instead of chugging down the stuff because you think it tastes good. It's like drinking the tea, the Kool-Aid, you know, just drinking it. Like, think a little bit, y'all. Just think instead of just doing and following along. Please. Yeah. Woo! Come on! What was that thing about being in a 10? First of all, I don't matter, I'm not matter. That was in another song, I think, that Suicide Boys did. Oh my gosh, there's a body right there in the casket, y'all. Like telling his story now. I got to go back and read through all this. 6 phones, 6 homes, a grave 6 feet tall, especially down in New Orleans, because it's interesting. You know, they don't bury people under the ground in New Orleans. They bury them above the ground instead of 6 feet under, 6 feet over. It's such an interesting sight if you ever come down south and go to New Orleans, because they are at sea level down there. You can't bury them underground or they'd be in the water. Fun fact. Sold my soul to Satan, waiting in line at the mall. I feel like that's been the name of one of their songs because it's a perfect song title. Gosh almighty, what a song. That was one I could hardly keep up with. I was a teenage nihilist. A little dip into, I think, his views on life, his views of having grown up the way that he did, and some hardcore rock coming out of there. Not as much of the punk there To me, it was still, but it was like some pretty intense. I like that. First one I like the most. All right, another intermission, so to speak. Where you at, Duck Boy?
Hey, bro, listen, I'm calling.
Hey, man, that sounds like Scram. What?
Hey, bro, listen, I'm calling to talk to you. Give me a call when you get there. Number one, I want to see how you're doing and everything. I know last time we talked, you know,
that's it, man.
It's been kind of sideways and shit like that. You know, I think you misinterpreted some of the things I said, and that's fine. It's okay. I can completely understand that coming from a text message. You know, I hope you don't take this time as like me not liking you or anything like that.
That is totally a Scrim message there. Just the way he talks. I love that voice, that New Orleans accent, and the honesty of like, I just want to reach out. I just want to talk. I just want to see where we're at. I don't know where you're at. Maybe we were kind of at it last time. And I wonder if, like, number one, this is an actual voice message. Number two, if he talked to Scrim and said, hey, can I put this on this new album? And number three, what Scrim thinks of it. I really wonder what, because this is like real.
Don't take this time as like me not liking you or anything like that. I love you. You're my cousin. It's more so processing everything, bro. Trying to figure out how to go forward with this shit, man. And to be honest, I think the way to go forward with this, man, is all this shit is bullshit, man. We just push forward ahead, bro. That's it. I'm just calling to check on you, see how you doing.
Oh, I love that. These two cousins. All right, next up is pearls are just oyster puke. I don't understand, Duck Boy. How do you figure out the name of a song like that? How do you sit and say, I got it. It's pearls are just oyster puke. Where does this come from? Here we go. Woo! Boy, what a good line there. I'm sorry to stop it so early, but subjected to objective views. And sometimes feeling judged or feeling looked at or feeling like labeled. He puts words together so well. And then, you know, following up with let it get the best of you. Like I just subjected to objective views, let it get the best of you. Just the way he does this, I don't know, man. I want to hear the genius behind how he creates this. Did it say that? I think I got that right. Yeah, subjected to objective views. I just love this. Let's do it again. Yep. Come on. This has a lot more punk vibe to it to me. Again, back in the day to the 90s, hardcore, jamming out, and then all of a sudden, stop and go. I love this. I love it. I was told it would all be okay if I just wait. I was told that, and it wasn't. So now what do, y'all? I was told it would be okay. Sometimes you got to be patient. Sometimes you got to wait longer than you think. And sometimes life just doesn't turn out the way we think it should or the way somebody might say it does. Yep. Yeah! love his pauses. You know, if I would just wait. I was told if I just wait, it's going to work out. But I'm still waiting. It's not working out. Happens for so many people. It's like, when is life going to actually take a turn and work for me? This jamming out is doing it for me here, y'all. That blew me away. Man, that was hard jamming time. Imagine DUCKBOY in a concert, all his solo stuff, because there's times he's singing, there's times he's jamming out, and you go with the instrumental. Like, you just go with that. I could see that song going for 6, 7, 8 minutes, just jamming out. Oh my gosh, it's wearing me out, y'all. Where are you at, DUCKBOY?
Hi, this is Kim from Blue Bayou Rehabilitation Center. We received a call from this number earlier this week. You left a voicemail requesting information about what our program has to offer and details about our facilities. If you or a loved one is suffering from drug abuse and addiction...
Man, just calling the rehab facility to inquire about, what services do you have? Where does this come from, I wonder? Such an interesting message. And she sounds so thrilled, doesn't she, to respond? She's like, this is not the person I'd want to call me back, because she just doesn't sound excited. I want somebody to be able to say, thank you so much for your call. I appreciate hearing from you. And let me tell you about the great stuff we have to offer. It's funny.
About our facilities. If you or a loved one is suffering from drug abuse and addiction, please give us a call back. Thank you and have a blessed day. Bye.
Here we are. The final chapter. Heroin as a recreational activity. And look at the video. Like, I don't know. What do you do with this video picture here? DUCKBOY. Heroin as a recreational activity. Yep. This is one of the probably second most vulnerable I've seen in this release of songs here. Just trying to analyze myself, trying to expose, reveal like what's going on with me. And I want you to know that. And here we are. Look, I could analyze these lyrics. I don't have them written down. I'll have to go back and see them. But I'm hiding from all my insecure thoughts. Like, I've got a lot of insecurity, a lot of vulnerability, and I just pretend. I just mask. I hide from them. Oh, listen to the start of this, because this had a lot in it I couldn't keep up with. Yeah, I hope I'm wrong. Like, I've got a lot of insecurity, and I'm hoping these thoughts I have are kind of nuts and not normal, but I'm afraid they're real. I'm afraid that that actually is me, and that's the fear. That's what creates the paranoia and the insecurity and all that stuff. And I love that. Like, this is second favorite on this whole album here so far, because I love hearing him sing those words like that. This just brings me back to my day. I keep referencing it, but it brings me back to a lot of what I grew up with earlier on, and I don't even know all the music and the names of the people, but I just remember hearing things and thought, man, I relate to this. And I also like the vibe, the sound of this, and the message behind this. If you have insecurity, it's normal. It happens to everybody. The key is not to let it tell you who you are. Start again. Yep. Don't stop. Don't stop. Oh man, your hissing tongue has licked me for the last time. I'm not going to let you do that to me, you snake. Oh, man, that was good. Snakes in your head. Isn't that interesting how he put all that together? My temptations, the temptations I've got taste so sweet. It's almost like eating candy or something. The temptations are so sweet. And then he ties it right into my teeth are rotting, my gums are rotting, cavities, kind of tying that in when you eat a bunch of sweets and you don't take care of your teeth. It rots your teeth, rots your gums. But the temptations are the sweetness that he's taking in, and kind of that metaphor or that descriptor, that symbolism of my teeth and gums are rotting, because I can't stop the temptations. I can't stop giving in to them. He keeps saying, get the snakes out of my head, y'all. If you don't think it, you better think it and know it now. You got snakes inside your head from the past, and a lot of times they rule our thoughts and they rule our decisions about ourselves, like our objective views of ourselves that get distorted all the time. So don't let these snakes in your head control you. That's what DUCKBOY is saying. Please pay attention to the fact I'm not going to let you run my life anymore. I'm going to take you out. Your tongue that hisses is no longer a part of me. And it's time to get those teeth fixed. Go to the dentist. Don't let any of those temptations get in that mouth anymore. Oh, God. Yep, cavities. Interesting too that he's using this woman tied up in bondage inside a cage as the picture of the video, where many times this is a Tom thing, but it just symbolizes to me how chained up we can be, how tied up we can be, how captive we can be, how really stuck we can be sometimes with, I can't get out. I don't know the escape route. Like, all I know is the temptations. All I know is what I've been stuck in. All I know is, the voices that have told me I'm just no good and I'll never amount to anything and I'm going to be stuck in this the rest of my life. So therefore she's in bondage and she's stuck. She's just having to lay there and take it. So sad. Yep. Yep. Come on. Man. Oh my gosh, y'all. What an album. Heroin as a recreational activity. Did you hear the end of that? Where he was like all these noises and it's like there was a skipping record, do over and over. Almost like that's the inside. Like that's how it feels on the inside of just being stuck. And that can almost drive you nuts sometimes hearing that sound, but also feeling stuck in life. There's so much to it. Look, from a mental health perspective, I wasn't sure what any of this was going to have, but really, really good stuff and good lyrics. On top of DUCKBOY being like ranging from singing to rapping to rock to just kind of puts everything in there together. I loved it. I don't know how to rate these because that one right there might have just been probably the best to me. Xcaliber to me at first was everything. I'd have to go back and listen to both of those again to see. Those are my two favorites, probably Xcaliber and then the Heroin one. And then the Pearls are just an oyster. And then I was a teenage nihilist, right? Nihilist. But they're also good. Like, man, the package of these together, mental health wise, DUCKBOY. I got to talk to DUCKBOY. I want to hear where these came from. I want to hear the creation of this. Is this the journal from DUCKBOY, kind of the life lessons, experiences, and stories that he's been through? Or is it from somewhere else? Because it's a different way to express who he is than the other music that he's created. I love it. Can't get enough. This was so cool to see all of these together. And man, thank you, DUCKBOY, for creating what you do. Remember, this isn't real therapy. It's just Tom breaking down lyrics. If you want help, check the links in the description and give us your comments. Let us know what you think about this. Mental health matters. Let's spread it to the world. See you on the next Reaction Therapy.